You ever text someone and they leave you on read for 6 hours and then respond with LOL? Yeah, that's the universe reminding you you're not that important in their life. And here's the kicker. That's not a bad thing. The Stoics would have seen it, sighed, and gone back to building empires or wrestling bears or whatever they did for fun. Today, we're diving into why you're not her priority and why that's perfectly fine. And don't worry, we'll make it hurt just the right amount to grow from it. Before we go deeper into this emotional jungle, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and help support this journey of growth, pain, and maybe a little bit of dry humor. Stick around till the end. I promise, there's a silver lining hiding in plain sight. Number 1. Expectations are the real enemy. We live in a world where instant communication makes us think we deserve instant attention. If she doesn't reply in 10 minutes, our minds spiral. Is she losing interest? Is she with someone else? Did she die? No, she's just busy, or maybe not prioritizing you. And that's your reality check, not her mistake. The Stoics, especially Epictetus, constantly reminded us that our peace lies in controlling our expectations, not other people. You suffer not because she's distant, but because you thought you should matter more. That expectation? That's the thief of your calm. When you walk into any relationship with entitlement, you're setting yourself up for disappointment. She doesn't owe you texts, time, or affection just because you're emotionally invested. Harsh? Maybe. But freeing? Absolutely. So instead of chasing validation, practice detachment. See interactions as gifts, not guarantees. The less you expect, the less you suffer. Simple math. Stoic math. Number 2, you can't be everyone's main character. Here's the thing. Everyone is the protagonist in their own story. In hers, you might just be the quirky side character who drops in for witty banter and then vanishes. It stings, but that's life. You are not the center of every universe. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." In other words, you don't have time to be devastated over not being someone else's top priority. You've got your own script to write, my friend. Let her live her story. If she wants you in it, you'll know. If not, you've still got your own purpose to fulfill, and spoiler alert, it's not waiting around like a confused puppy. Use that energy to become your own priority. Upgrade your mind, your body, your mission. She's not texting back? Cool. The gym is open. Books don't ghost you. Purpose doesn't flake. Number 3, detachment is a power move. Being emotionally available doesn't mean being emotionally dependent. Stoicism teaches us the strength of detachment, loving without clinging, giving without expectations, showing up without demanding a spotlight in return. Think of detachment like having a superpower. You care, but you're not crippled when things don't go your way. You love, but you're not shattered when it's not reciprocated. That's not cold. That's Stoic maturity. The reason most people hurt so deeply when they're not prioritized is because they built their identity around someone else's approval. That's fragile. And Stoicism? It's about building an identity that can't be taken away by a silent phone screen. When you can walk away without bitterness, smile without closure, and grow without validation, you're no longer reacting. You're choosing. And that, my friend, is where your peace lives. Number 4, humor your pain. Don't worship it. Yes, rejection stings. Yes, being low on someone's priority list sucks. But guess what? You're not the only one getting aired out like last season's jeans. Don't romanticize the pain. Don't turn "she's busy" into "I'm unlovable." Laugh at it. Seriously, humor is a Stoic tool. Seneca was basically a philosopher-comedian. He used wit to navigate the absurdity of life. Channel that energy. If she forgot your birthday, throw yourself a party with imaginary guests. If she canceled plans, go out and make new ones, preferably with people who text back. Self-pity is heavy. Humor? It's lighter to carry. You don't have to pretend you don't care, but don't turn pain into performance art either. Feel it, laugh at it, let it go. That's emotional jujitsu. And here's a bonus tip. When you become the kind of person who laughs at setbacks, you become magnetically attractive. People respect people who can smile through chaos. Number 5, make yourself the priority. Here's the plot twist you didn't expect. This whole video, it's not really about her. It's about you. She might never make you her priority, but you absolutely can. And that shift in focus, that's the beginning of power. Build a life so rich and full that her attention becomes a cherry on top, not the entire cake. Your priority list should start with purpose, peace, discipline, growth, and self-respect. If love fits in there, beautiful. If it doesn't, you're still whole. Stoicism doesn't tell you not to love. It tells you not to lose yourself in love. You can admire her without needing her. You can want her without waiting for her. That's where your freedom begins. So go be the person you'd want to date. Go be the person she might regret not prioritizing. And if she never comes around, you'll be too busy becoming someone even better than who she ignored. Number 6, being chosen isn't the goal, being aligned is. We're wired to think that being picked by someone is the ultimate win. Like if she finally prioritizes us, all our insecurities will vanish and confetti will rain from the ceiling. But the truth is, being chosen by the wrong person is just another form of distraction. Alignment is what you really want. Stoicism reminds us to stay true to virtue and inner peace, not fleeting validation. If she doesn't see your value, that doesn't make you any less valuable. It just means your values don't align, and that's a gift disguised as a rejection. Imagine forcing your way into someone's life who's not aligned with your growth. That's not love. That's emotional acrobatics. You'll always be trying to prove your worth instead of simply being seen. And trust me, you weren't born to audition. So if she's not choosing you, breathe. You've just been spared a misalignment. And now you have space to align with something or someone that doesn't require convincing. Number 7, stop romanticizing mixed signals. We've all been there, reading into emojis like it's ancient scripture, decoding K like it holds the secrets of the universe. But here's the truth. Mixed signals are clear signals. She's not confused. She's just not prioritizing you. Stoicism would tell you to stop turning confusion into hope. If someone's actions aren't matching their words, believe the actions. And if they're inconsistent, that's your cue to be consistent with yourself by walking away. This is where emotional discipline kicks in. Stop romanticizing breadcrumbs. You're not a pigeon in a park. You're a whole buffet. If she's not making space for you, respect her choice, but more importantly, respect yourself enough not to wait around. You deserve clarity, not chaos. Don't take her inconsistency as a challenge. Take it as a sign that you're investing energy where it's not being matched. And then, reinvest in you. Number 8, rejection builds resilience. Rejection is brutal, yes, but it's also beautiful. Every time someone doesn't prioritize you, it sharpens you if you let it. It exposes where your self-worth is still externally tethered. And that's where your real work begins. Seneca wrote, "A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials." Rejection is friction. It's emotional sandpaper. And while it stings, it's also smoothing out your ego and polishing your sense of self. Don't avoid rejection, use it. Let it refine you. Let it teach you how to love without attachment, how to show up without begging, how to feel pain without turning bitter. That's not weakness. That's emotional training. And look, every time she says not now or I'm not sure, the universe is giving you another rep at the mental gym. You're getting stronger, sharper, calmer. So the next time someone ghosts you, you won't flinch. You'll just raise an eyebrow and keep it moving. Number 9, if it's meant for you, it won't need chasing. You don't have to chase what's meant for you. You don't have to beg for attention, force conversations, or strategize your way into someone's life. Real connections flow, not frustrate. Chasing her only robs you of your dignity and drains your peace. Stoicism says, focus on what's within your control. Her feelings, her attention, her time, not your domain. Your energy, your boundaries, your decisions. That's all you, king. Let go of the need to chase and start attracting. Not by pretending to be someone else, but by becoming the best version of yourself. Someone so grounded, so fulfilled, that others naturally want to be near you. When you stop chasing, you gain perspective. You start seeing who's really there for you and who only liked the chase. And that clarity, that's priceless. Because love should feel like coming home, not running a marathon. Number 10, your value isn't determined by their attention. Let's end this with a truth bomb. Her lack of attention doesn't mean you're lacking anything. Her priorities don't define your worth. You are not a product being voted on by likes, texts, or attention spans. The Stoics believed your value is tied to your character, your principles, and how you show up for yourself, not how others show up for you. That mindset frees you from constantly seeking proof that you matter. You don't need to be the loudest in the room, the most desired in her DMs, or the one she thinks about before bed. What matters is how you feel about you when the phone is silent and no one's watching. So stop tying your identity to her recognition. Start measuring your worth by your growth, your discipline, your peace. The more you focus inward, the less you need outward applause. And ironically, that's when people start noticing you more. If this hit home and you're nodding silently while pretending not to feel things, go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe because this journey is just getting started and we've got way more stoic wisdom and savage clarity coming your way. Until next time, stay grounded, stay stoic, and always stay your own priority.